All right, what up, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you a new NBA 2K13 episode. This time, we're going to be taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And take a quick look here. You see, Kirk Heinrich is injured. I don't even know how that happened, but I just randomly got a message saying he's going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. So we won't have him in this game against the Lakers. And normally, you would think that's not a big deal, but he was player of the game last game, so it's actually quite a hit. This should be a good game. I really like the matchup with Derrick Rose against Steve Nash, although I believe Derrick Rose is better. That's probably a no-brainer, actually. But, Nash used to be good, so it's kind of a cool matchup. And also, we're going to have a hard time covering Kobe Bryant this game because he's a beast in 2K games. So we'll have to see how well the Bulls can handle him and just the entire Lakers as a whole. Because, oh yeah, don't forget Dwight Howard, also on the team. And he is just an absolute beast. So here we go, tip-off starting off the game, and let's get this one started. You can see the first play right off the bat. Nash is going to get it over to Battier. And right away, they're going to the post with Howard. And Noah's going to be trying to defend that, and boom, getting slammed on there. And that's not a good start to the game. So moving on here, it's already 4-0 for the Lakers, and Bryant is driving with the ball, and he's just going to step back and shoot a jumper there. And the Lakers have a big 6-0 lead on us right off the bat. See some stats there. Kobe had 27 points in his last game. So here the Bulls are trying to get Noah in the post, and Dwight Howard is he's a tank in defense also. Luckily, Hamilton will be able to drain that shot. It wasn't even a very good shot to take, but luckily he got that to fall. So now it's 8-2 for the Lakers. Derrick Rose trying some moves here. Nothing is really happening. Yeah, they basically shut that down. I see Boozer in the post there. So get the ball to Boozer, and little post move, and that's going to fall. So Bulls scoring some points finally. Here we have Lakers missing a shot from the paint. Boozer's going to find Deng, and Deng's just going to Euro step in there, take the foul, and drain the layup. So that'll be a 3-point play there for the Bulls, and all of a sudden it's 10-7, and it's not too big of a deficit. Bryant beasting it up right through the lane there. Another Euro step sort of layup. So moving along through the still in the first period, and Bryant, that was a sick play there. I didn't even know that was possible. But he was wide open for the jam and the nice pass. So Bulls on offense. Hamilton's pump fake working very well, and he's going to drain that shot. It looked like there was some contact on the hands there, but no foul called. Yeah, but the Lakers are still ahead 22-14 at this point, and we look to have our backups in there. Nate Robinson's missing a 3, and right away Meeks is going to get it on the outlet pass and set up world peace for the layup. So down by 10 now. Bulls struggling. We have Teagan. I don't know why we have Teagan if we're down by 10. You can see here his dribbling was just not working, but Hamilton was wide open on the perimeter there, and that's going to drain a 3. And let's see if that can spark some momentum for the Bulls here, because they're going to need some. Bryant still is going to be Bryant, though, as he does some pretty nice dribble moves and drains a jumper. And we still have Teagan here as the first quarter is winding down. And look at that pass. That's a horrible pass. Setting up another fast break for the Lakers. They've had a bunch of fast breaks so far, and Kobe's just going to pull up and shoot it. And now the Bulls are down by 11. Kobe Bryant is tearing them apart. Finally, Coach decides to put Derrick Rose in. And you'll see here Rose trying to do a little bit of something. And Bellinelli, coming off a screen, is able to hit that three-pointer. Nice play there. Derrick Rose with the patience to wait till he came off that screen and found him. So now the Bulls within 4, and a little defensive breakdown there, but a nice little play there for the Lakers. So they have a 6-point lead on us now, and we have Nate Robinson in again. So Derrick Rose taking a lot of time off the court already. In this situation, though, Robinson is able to hit that 3 and bring the Bulls to within 3. Here we're only down by 1, and Robinson is still trying to do some work here, trying to get to the paint, not really getting anything going. But Hamilton kind of just like walks around the corner. He's open, shoots it, and the Bulls take the lead now for the first time in the whole game. Bryant showing that he can set up alley-oops too, eh? Look at that play to Dwight Howard. That's a BC connection there. Bulls up by 2, and we have Teague in yet again. I don't know if maybe Derrick Rose had a bit of foul trouble early on. I'm not sure. It looks to be the case. But Teague managing to get a nice assist here for Boozer. Nice standing slam. So still working with Teague here. We are up by a lot at this point as the second quarter is winding down. Teague's going to find Rose playing shooting guard, and Rose is going to hit that 3. And all of a sudden the Bulls have this like gigantic lead. They got a 14-point lead right now. Rose with some dribble moves. And look at all the space here. Of course he's going to shoot that. That was only a 2-pointer, but still a nice open jumper for Rose. So it looks like Rose came to play. He's starting to show up a little bit, letting the Bulls pull ahead here in the third quarter now. And it's just continuing. Rose on a bit of a hot streak here. Here the Lakers got a fast break, and Bryant's just going to put that in like it's easy. Trying to make a bit of a comeback here because the Lakers are down big, and things are starting to look easy for the Bulls now, as all I have to do is pass it to Nate Robinson, and he's just going to drain the 3. So Lakers better start putting up some offense here. Again, Bulls threatening. Oh, that's going to be blocked actually, and that's going to set up a little breakaway for Ebanks, and now the Lakers are down by 12. Here they're down by 14 though, and Gasol doing some work in the post there. He's going to get by Boozer. Looks like he's calling for a foul there, but there was none. So the Lakers, sorry, trying to do a bit of a comeback here, but they're forcing it a little bit too much because Boozer's going to get the steal, and that's going to set up Deng for the nice slam in the paint. And the Bulls just showing that they're the dominant team, at least right now. So again, Lakers down by, what is that, 18 right now? They're going to hit a 3, so bring it to within 15. And it looks like here's Bryant taking a jumper. That's actually going to miss. And Bulls, yeah, Luol Deng with the quarterback throw there. Boozer hands it off to, Rose hands it off to Boozer. And Boozer's had a pretty nice game so far. He's been pretty dominant in the paint. Gasol hasn't really been able to cover him. Derrick Rose getting right by Steve Nash there. That was a sick play. I like the quickness on Rose there, blowing right by Steve Nash. Here he does it again, actually. And, no, that's not going to go in, though. But it was still a nice athletic move to get by Nash. Instead, though, it's going to set up another fast break for Kobe Bryant. And it's going to be goaltending on that, but it was still a nice play, so that's why I threw it in there. Hamilton popping a jumper here for 3. That's not going to go. Gibson does get the rebound, though, but what the hell kind of pass was that? Steve Nash grabs it, and the Lakers are making, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a comeback yet, but they're trying to show us that they can attempt to stay in the game. And at this point, we still have a sizable lead here. Deng is going to find Rose, and he's just open for the layup. Nice play there. And Derrick Rose quietly getting 27 points so far, and we're only in the third quarter. Here's Hamilton, some good BCD on Kobe, but Boozer left Howard open. So Howard has been dominant for most of this game as well. So here we are ending the third quarter. Chicago 76, and the Lakers are only at 61. So we have, what is that, 15-point lead going into the fourth quarter, which isn't something I expected. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start messing with these sliders because games just seem a little bit too easy. But here, Robinson with the defensive failure there and going to give up 2 easy points to the Lakers. So this quarter is mostly going to be about can the Lakers come back. Well, Muhammad playing some lousy defense there is going to allow another easy 2 points for Howard. So let's see, we got to step it up defensively because the Lakers don't seem to be just backing down. Here's Duhan open again. Nobody's even covering him. Bulls seem to be playing a little overconfident here. Deng wiping out, losing the ball, and here we have another fast break, and that's Jamison with the dunk. And all of a sudden, the Lakers are within 10. My cat better go away. Here we have Rose jumping for a 3 and missing. And here we have yet another fast break. Steve Nash easily getting the layup, and now it's only a 7-point lead for the Bulls. Lakers trying desperately, and now they're within reach. Kobe missing a shot here, but that's just going to set up a rebound, and Battier on the perimeter for a 3-point play. Lakers are within 6 at this point, and there's still a lot of time left in the fourth quarter. Bryant trying to take Nate Robinson in the post, and then he just blows right by him. So maintaining the 4-point lead are the Bulls, but things are getting a little bit dicey here in the fourth. Rose trying to take over and just put this game to rest, and he's going to find Robinson on the 3-point line there for another 3-pointer. So able to sort of keep our distance, but the Lakers definitely threatening here. Here we got Boozer yet again in the paint, and nobody's been able to stop him all day. So we're just going to keep going to him. But we have to stop the Lakers on defense here because time is starting to wind down now. We have about 5 minutes left. And I think that was Kobe for the 3. Yeah, he's at 27 points right now. So we have been unable to stop him for the majority of the game. Here's Jamison with a sick post move. And the Lakers are right back to within 4. So ensuing possession, Robinson going to find Boozer, and Boozer's looking around. I don't know. I see, yeah, Gibson, and then, like, that's the thing about this game. Sometimes silly plays like that, like, they just look completely broken down, and then you just hand the ball out to Rose, and he shoots a 3. And then it's like, who cares what the play looked like? You got the 3 points. Just like this one here, you know, it was a little bit finicky. Didn't really go 100% successfully, but then you get a lucky break. So Bulls actually have a 9-point lead at this point. Lakers defense has been falling apart a little bit, but we do give up the 2-point play to Gasol, possible 3-point play here as time's winding down, and yes, they are down by 8 at this point. Here we go, a minute and 36 seconds, and Nash is going to find Bryant off a screen for an easy jumper, and they're back within 4 once again. This time, it's getting close here. We got a minute and 20 seconds now. Dang, trying to get something done in the paint. He's just going to hand it off to Rose, and Rose is going to miss that shot. So the Lakers have a chance to bring it to within 1 score. And there you see Bryant with the floater from the free-point line, or from the free throw line. Bulls only have a 2-point lead at this point. Derrick Rose knows it's his job to get the Bulls more ahead here, and he's going to get the ball to Boozer. It's going to set up some free throws. So let's see if Boozer can hit these, because they are going to be pretty clutch at this point of the game. Boozer has been a pretty good free throw shooter for me so far. So we'll see him drain this one. Now the Bulls have a 3-point lead. All we have to do is stop any 3-pointers, and I'm okay with giving up a basket, because I know we can get one back. So we get both free throws though, so we're in a little bit of a better situation. Lakers unable to do something on their possession. So Rose is just going to walk around the screen here, and I see, is that Hamilton? Yes, he's open on the line, but he's going to miss that shot, and we get the tip in, but I don't know what offensive interference is. I don't know what the hell, I don't know if that's some sort of goaltending, but it doesn't count. So Bulls need to stop. Bryant taking control of the Lakers here with the spin move, driving to the basket, and holy shit, I thought I was draped all over him, and he still got that layup to go. So the Bulls with a 2-point lead here with 19 seconds left in the game. Rose is going to have to hit some clutch free throws, and here we go. He hits that one to bring the Bulls back to a 3-point lead, and this one will pretty much put it away, barring some sort of crazy miracles that the Lakers could possibly pull off. And so he drops them both. With the 4-point lead, Bulls are feeling pretty confident they can hold this off, but it's not over yet. So let's see if we can get a stop. This is where it all comes down to. And Bryant just Euro steps in and misses. And then we start getting fouled, but our guys were hitting pretty much all the free throws. Here you can see we're up to a 5-point lead now. And Noah's going to hit that second one for the 6-point lead. And I guess the Lakers were able to get 2 points there, but Rose is just still hitting free throws. 5-point lead. They can't do anything here.
Here's Gasol. Money.
Okay, well they make it look so close. So yeah, with 2 seconds left in the game, the Lakers, there you have it, are unable to score, and the Bulls will take the win. I'm still not 100% sure of how happy I am with these sliders. I'm going to mess with them. I'm going to play one more game, and then I'm going to see if it's actually kind of difficult, and if not, I think I'm going to have to make some changes. Because, yeah, the Lakers brought that one really close, but I felt like just whenever I was like, okay, well, I need to play good, then I was able to just pretty much pull away from them. So look at this. Derrick Rose finally makes his Player of the Game appearance. It took him 3 games to get Player of the Game, but this one he did have a great game. So I'll leave you guys with some of his highlights. You'll see his stats at the end. I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't worry about all my XCOM videos. I'm going to continue making NBA videos. I promise you guys. So if you don't want to watch XCOM, I'm not going to force you, obviously, but don't worry because the NBA videos will still be coming. All right, see you guys later. Bye.